This is a fantastic example of research into action. IHS is expert at looking at what types of crashes are killing and injuring people in the field, and where there's gaps in regulation or testing protocols, we're able to create those tests that encourage the automakers to improve, and these results show the benefits of that. What prompted us to begin this testing in 1995 was that our research showed that the types of crashes that were seriously injuring and killing people in the real world were not reflected in the federal regulatory testing requirements. We began running these tests on our own to be able to provide that information directly to consumers. After we introduced our first crash test program in 1995, we continued to go back to the field data and look at what types of crashes are seriously injuring and killing people. And we subsequently developed a side impact test, a rollover test, and then we even circled back and did 2 more frontal crash tests to fully round out the protection of occupants for crashworthiness. This study shows that nearly 50,000 lives have been saved by the changes that the automakers have made as a result of these crash test programs since we instituted our first test. These numbers aren't just statistics. These lives saved are real people, friends, family, neighbors who made it home after a crash. And it also represents about $500 billion of societal economic benefit. We recently conducted a special crash test between a 1996 Chevy Blazer and a 2026 Chevy Blazer to show the dramatic improvements in crashworthiness over our 30 years of testing. The results of this crash test were completely as we expected. The new Blazer did very, very well. All of the crash energy was absorbed up front where it should be, and that kept the occupant compartment intact. That meant that the side curtain airbag, the frontal airbag, and the seatbelt could all do their job to protect the occupant. This occupant was going to walk out of this vehicle with very little risk of injury. This vehicle, on the other hand, had massive occupant compartment collapse. All the crash energy couldn't be absorbed in the front, so it had to be absorbed in the occupant compartment itself. That meant there's no room for the dummy's legs, and the instrument panel and the steering wheel came back so hard that it hit the dummy in the head, recording very high injury risk for the dummy's head and neck, and it actually broke the head off the dummy in this crash test. That just shows how much force was involved. The performance of this old Blazer is exactly the type of damage that we were trying to address when we developed this frontal crash test program in the first place. And nowadays, nearly all vehicles perform like the 2026 model, where we can expect people to be able to walk out of that vehicle unharmed. The vast majority of vehicles sold today do really well in all of the Institute's original crash test programs. This is great news for consumers, and it's only possible because the insurance industry has funded IHS to do this work consistently for the past 30 years, and the automakers have responded to the testing by improving their designs.